And today I'm going to try out this Shoe Goo. I've read good things about it, and I have these Allbirds that we used for less than a year, but as you can see, the material kind of came apart right here. And so the bottoms are totally good, but it's just that the bottom or the front, the cloth part wore out. And so I tried different things, but I'm going to try the Shoe Goo and see if it works. So I have my Shoe Goo, I have a little popsicle stick to apply, and I'm going to try with the one that has the bigger gash. And it just says to put it on, apply it evenly, and I do have to wait for a pretty long time for it to stick together. So let's give it a try. It'll be a process, but I just popped the top. Oh, and I see it coming out. So I'll just pour some in, squeeze some in. I actually have no idea if that is too much or too little, but I will spread it around and get it all in there, hopefully evenly. And then I think I'm going to have to do several applications. So let's try that as my first application, and I'll kind of pull this tight and try to hold it here. And I want to kind of tuck this part in. Maybe I can just kind of shove that in a little bit. It definitely doesn't smell good. So if you have a spot where there's some air, that might be a better place to do it. But I'm just going to hold it down for a bit, just to make sure that it's kind of sticking together. It's a little dirty, but there's still a lot of life left in these. And I was so excited about Allbirds because I don't get to match with my boys very often, but I thought it would be cool if we got to match with little Allbird cute shoes. But it didn't last very long, and when I contacted them, they said it was already kind of normal wear and tear, even though it was definitely less than a year of use. But it is what it is, I guess. It wasn't cheap, so hoping that this will give it some new life. And I hope it comes off of my hands pretty easily because I've got some on my hands. Maybe I should have used gloves too. Next time. All right, while I'm holding this, let's see if I'm multi-talented, because I did squeeze some onto this other one, this other shoe, and I squeezed it on the front, and I'm going to pull this guy up and over is the plan, but it might be a little hard with one hand, maybe 1.5 hands. Maybe this is not wise, since maybe I'm not doing justice to either of them, but if I can hold both down like this at the same time, I figured let's give that a try. Okay, so you know how I don't like to waste things, so it kept kind of squeezing out of the bottle. So I decided to just keep putting it on top. It doesn't look pretty, but we'll see how it turns out. We'll see how it turns out. Maybe it'll be clear and it'll look really good. Who knows? Do you like them? Can you try to run?